Well, hello and welcome back to Elm Creek. We are only having one of these episodes this week because the realistic series has come to a close and it took 3 episodes to do that. I didn't think it would, but it did. So where we are right now with this is all the crops are fertilized and herbicided, except for the grass, which needs fertilizer. So yes, we need to get fertilizer sorted, and then we're going to move on to around the time that harvest should be ready. Oh, can't move my head. Well, never mind, because I don't usually go inside the vehicle. Right then, so I have got herbicide on board here, which obviously is in the front there. We need some fertilizer, and that will be going onto the grass fields. Hopefully we have enough. We should do. I think we will. I don't think it takes an awful lot on grass. Well, that's wider than I expected it to be. Why is that? I don't know. Has it got wider? Right then. Yes, it doesn't take a lot at all. It's going down reasonably quick, but it'll be fine. So we did roll this grass last time. We do now have a roller. However, it hasn't yet jumped a growth stage as far as I'm aware. So I'm not really sure what the advantage of rolling it was at the moment. We'll keep an eye on it. But yes, I would love to be able to get 4 cuts off of this. That would be absolutely wonderful. It does feel wider. Right. Anyway, that's the little field done. Need to head now through to the bigger field and do that one. We have only got 14,555 pounds, which is pounds. Oh, look, there's the roller. I knew I left it somewhere in the way. Okay. So, we have got a lot of wheat, and we've got sunflowers. Sunflowers will be going into oil production, and the wheat will be going into bread production. And it's all going to be wonderfully marvellous, because we are going to get a lot of money this year. We've also got the silage that the grass is going to give us. We want to keep making that as well, because that's progressing us nicely. But we have no loans. We have no loans currently, which is absolutely fantastic news, because it means that everything we make money-wise is ours, which is absolutely incredible. So no worries about having to pay anything back anymore. Now let me just make sure of that fact, because I have been wrong before. Yes, thank God. Okay, so I am right. We have nothing to pay back. Anything we make from now on is pure profit and can go into land and machinery, which is absolutely fantastic. We are pretty well set up at the minute for what we're doing, but we could always do better. And I do want to get a bigger tractor, help us with a lot of jobs. Obviously, I've still got this tractor here, which will be our spraying tractor. But if we can get a bigger tractor with a front loader, then we'll be all set. I think we will look at progressing as fast as we possibly can. And more fields, obviously, as well. That is a big one. More fields. Because, yeah, you don't grow crops in nothing. And what we need is some good fields. I would love to be able to get FS21, which is the one up there. It's got barley in it at the minute, and we would definitely be good to use barley. That would be amazing. So, have to keep an eye on that one. But yeah, I don't think we are going to make enough money before that field is harvested. So we'll have to wait and see what crop goes into it next year, I think. I think that's going to be the plan there. Right, very, very nearly done here. Just one more route back up. And take the working whip right down. Perfect. Look at that. Although it does look like it's missing a bit, but perfect. Look at that. It's not missing a bit on the field map, so we're okay. And we've still got 24% left in the sprayer, which is fantastic. Right. Get it folded up. There is now nothing else we need to do until something is ready for us. The grass now, all that needs to do is grow, as well as the sunflowers and the wheat. So yeah, I will see you when something is ready to be done. Right, well, we have slept all the way through to July. It was a cracking sleep, and now I'm feeling ready to go. Basically, the grass and the wheat are ready. Look at these sunflowers. Don't they look good? Oh, I've knocked it over. There we go. Sunflowers look amazing. The wheat is ready. The grass is ready. We need to crack on, basically, because I want to get the grass mowed and rowed and baled and wrapped. All of these things. And I think the best thing to do would be to get a worker doing that while we focus on the wheat. Now, where have I put my other tractor? There it is. Alright then, let's find the mowers, which should be in their normal place. And then we'll get the worker going off on it. Should be easy for them. It's only 2 fields. And someone did ask me in the comments why I use a worker. Why don't I just do it all myself? Well, I'm finally on a map that has square fields and I can use the workers and they are effective. So I'd like to use them because it means that I can get on with something while someone else is getting on with something too. Which I think is all part of the game. So that's why I wanted to play that way. And there's my reason. So let's back up a bit. I know that they don't cut outside the field boundaries though, so I am missing a bit. And the other reason I want to use the workers in here is because it'll be an excellent comparison when we move straight on to FS25 with its new worker system. So that's what I want to do. Why is it? Oh, yes, I know. I know exactly what's going on here. Right. Yeah, so what's happening here is I was using my head tracker this morning for the last Realistic Series episode, and it's still active in the background, but it's switched off, so that's why it defaults to in-cab view, which is not ideal. So I'm going to try and deactivate it, and I will be back in 1 second. Alright, well that has not worked at all. Right, well, we'll have to sort it out next time we load the game up. Anyway, the worker is cracking on remarkably well with that. It's probably going to be done before I've even made it to the field for the harvest. That's what we need to do, is get over to the field now. And the field 51 has already, I think, been harvested. Oh dear. Yes, I think field 51's already been harvested. It might be because we're so far away from it that it looks like it has. But yeah, that was ready last month, and there's no way we could have afforded that. £91,000 for that field, and we've only got 14,000. Not ideal. Anywho, we have got the harvester underway. Get it unfolded. I will be collecting the straw because there's no advantage to not collecting the straw in the base game. I know you can get mods and things, but we are playing base game only. Oh, it's not been harvested, look. Oh well. How about that? That's good then. And this one hasn't been harvested either. Ah. Come on. Make straw. There we go. Straw is being made. Lovely. So I'm just going to pop that on a worker for a minute, and we'll come over to here because I can drop off the rower and pick up the trailer, which is what we need to be able to empty the harvester, believe it or not. But I will be taking over the harvesting again when we get back. Oh, once I've moved the worker onto the other grass field, because they've nearly finished this one, obviously. Go on, workery woo. You see, now that I don't agree with. They've got the mowers down and it's just not cutting it because it's a worker. But hey, what are we going to do about that then? Not a lot. The worker J is blocked by an object? Yes. Of course they are. Right, you stay there. You are worker J. Well, let's get you onto the other field. Shall we, worker J? Because you've pretty much finished this one. Obviously, we're going to have to get it all picked up, baled, and rolled again before we can move on to the next month. So that is going to be an interesting bit of jiggery-pokery. It may not feature in this episode. We shall have to wait and see. Right, we're back to in cab. And I am cracking on. Oh, I will have to just move this out of the way, because otherwise the worker will just drive into it. Right. There we go. Okay, let's get this done.
I'm gonna hit the beach in the sunshine. Cheap sunglasses looking so right. Hitting the streets in my old man Chevrolet. Looking for a good time and then some. Kick it with my friends in the hot sand. I got a song blasting by the Zac Brown band, yeah. Got a case of cold beer. Ain't gonna last long here. I'll pick my friends up at the pier. They're all like kicking it high, kicking it low, making noise like a big truck show. Raising hell is the way to go. Yeah, we're kicking it.
All right, we are ploughing on rather nicely. We have got 68% of a trailer, and as soon as we have got a full trailer, we're going to be heading up to the flour mill, the grain mill, and Yes. A couple more runs, I think. I'm not going to say we're going to fit it all in this trailer because I don't know. But anyway, we will crack on with the harvest. Really is annoying when that keeps jumping back into the cabin. Right then. My job again now.
Bouncing around like a rodeo. Bad girls wanna rock and roll. Yeah, we're kicking in. Getting up buzz around 3 o'clock. Tanning in the bed of my big truck. Waiting on the right heat on a barbecue.
So, speaking of using the worker system, let's see if we can get them to create a job. We want to deliver to the grain mill. And then to come back to here? Is that possible? Maybe? Come on, if it's possible, it's going to be on the base game map, isn't it? Right, well, they are moving. So that is a good start. This worker has left me in the corner of the field, which means that having teleported into the tractor, I've already destroyed some of the crop. Fantastic. Not a lot we can do about that, I'm afraid. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down this line here. Just to try and bring the ends of it away from that field so I don't mess it up when baling. Obviously, it's going to create these big lumps that the baler might not even be able to pick up. Ah, delightful. There we are. That is all the rowing done. The harvester is well underway. So it is just a case now of getting the baling done. And that's both grass fields and the straw. Although the straw is less important. Grass fields are absolutely critical. And then obviously we've got to go around picking up the bales so that we can roll the grass fields as well. But it is critical that we get the grass fields done. So I will crack on with this. At some point the harvester is going to come to a stop. If it fills up before it gets to the end of the field, then obviously I'll have to go and turn the worker off so he's not costing us money just sitting there. But if he doesn't, then that's great. But we'll see. And in the meantime, I'll get the baling done. Right, now seems like as good a time as any to check on the worker that is currently costing us money and just sitting. Well, at least it's gone and unloaded. I mean, it's been sitting here so long it has bent the barrier. and it's draining my fuel. Oh, not sure what was going on there really, but to get us out of that situation. Right then, let's see if you can successfully make it back from there. Okay. Set destination, go. Well, that's a promising start. As for me, let's just carry on. Oh, I've dropped two together. Never mind. Let's carry on with our baling work. We have done half the field. We've done all the little field. We have overshot the end of that bale. And yeah, the harvester is also got a little bit left to do. That has been missed. And we'll have to get all this done this month because A, the grass will start growing again, and B, this field will be ready to harvest. And then after that, the sunflowers will be ready to harvest. And I think we'll have a little break from the grass for a few months, but not that much. We will still have to fertilise. But yes, now that the worker is actually heading back, instead of just costing me hundreds of pounds just sitting there spinning its wheels against the barrier, then we can crack on with this in the knowledge that at some point soon they will appear. I hope. Is it worth me having this on? Yeah, okay, so I can see it's still moving. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Right, 3 more strips of grass, and then we're going to tidy up the harvest field. I may decide to put the roller on a worker. Although, first of all, we'll have to pick all the bales up, obviously. That map is actually really annoying and in the way. Well, workers on the home run. Let's just hope that everything goes alright. And we'll put our map back to on its normal size. I'll finish this off, producing lots of bales. We'll tidy up the bales and get the roller going. Well, that's all the bale collected up. So what we need to do now is get the field rolled, which is what I'm going to use a worker for, because I find it quite boring and monotonous. There we go. I wonder if I can get over the bridge with this. I should be able to. But I mean, like I said, I'm not convinced it actually made that much of a difference with precision farming on. But, I mean, if anybody does know, please tell me. If I'm just talking to myself, please tell me that too, because I have no idea if you're watching or not. I do occasionally look at the analytics. But anyway, let's get them rolling. This is where we want to be, because we want to finish collecting up the rest of the grain. Collect all these little bits that the worker has missed. But I won't put it on dropping straw now. We're gonna shred it. Otherwise you leave lots of little bits all over the place, unfortunately. And I'm not sure if there's anything left down the far end. There may be. There may not be. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. I think that is it. So, there is nothing in the trailer at the minute. We're not going to bother driving all the way over there just to take 5,000 litres. We will wait until that field over there is also complete. And yeah. We'll wait till that field over there is ready to go to. What we could do is start baling up the straw, although I think I'll probably do that all in one go. Obviously weeds will have started growing back next time, but that's okay. So, need to leave this here. Need to jump in this one over here and park it nearby. Yeah, 23% of the trailer. It's not worth going all the way up because I've got to be honest, this field has potential to all fit into the trailer. Although, this field has been a trailer plus 23%, so I don't know for sure. Oh dear, worker eyes blocked, of course they are. What are we blocked by? Oh, the other tractor. Delightful. That wasn't too difficult, now was it? Well, given that it's the only job we've got left to do today, we might as well finish it.
You seem to know something I don't. What's going on? Can you tell me what it is, please? I'm not that slow like you think. Strange vibrations in the room and I can feel it. I'm a hurricane, I'm bringing thunder and rain. I'm a hurricane if you get in my way. I'm a hurricane, always on top of my game. I'm a hurricane, I'm trying to get in my way. Oh, you rolling punches, I'm catching scars. I'll brush you off just like the dust upon my shoulder. I have a hunch of who you are, believe it or
Okay then, well, this is the final little strip. This did take a little bit longer than I anticipated. Quite slow job. And the workers don't do it right because you can't lift the tool and turn around. Anyway, we are going to leave it sort of here. Nice and out of the way there. I am fully aware, before you tell me anything, I am fully aware that some of my tractors do need a bit of a service, and we will be pushing for doing that in the winter months. As for the next few months, they're going to be mainly focused around harvesting, possibly another grass cut. But I'm not going to bore you with the grass cutting. Oh, I can't wait to get onto these. I really can't wait. They're looking sort of okay. They look good. I think it'll get better with the next growth stage. But we've got 3 fields of sunflowers and 1 more wheat to go. The wheat will be ready next time, but the sunflowers will not. But they might look even better. Anyway, that'll do for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Oh, wait. Before we go, let's activate our flower production. Wheat flour. Activate. And that's going to distribute it to bread production, which we also need to activate. Although It'll sit there without any... Yes, it's missing materials until that ticks over. Well, I'm glad we remembered to do that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.